SB, stop! Hey guys, it's V. So today it is extremely windy and cloudy outside, and me and Blake's allergies have just been going off the chain. So if you hear sniffling from either him or me, that's what that is. So today I have a new makeup palette for you guys. The Matte Palette Fiend has struck again. I had to go and buy this new palette. It is a totally matte makeup palette, and it is IT Cosmetics Naturally Pretty Celebration palette. And it comes in this gorgeous holographic design. This was genius. It was like 50% of the reason why I bought it. I actually had debated on getting the original Naturally Pretty IT Cosmetics palette, but I just didn't think that I would use it as often. It has kind of the same texture as the Naked palette. It has like that suede-y type that just gets dirty so fast, and I just really didn't think that I was going to use it very often, and so I decided not to get the original Naturally Pretty by IT Cosmetics. I saw this one on their website and I just immediately was attracted to it. The shades are slightly different than the original Naturally Pretty, and I just thought that the shades in this one I would get a lot more use out of, so I got this one. And it is $42 at Ulta. You get 15 shades in this palette. You also get a nice big mirror, and it is in a super compact, easy to use case. I love that this case doesn't have the get dirty easily factor that the originally Naturally Pretty has. And guys, I'm sorry if the lighting gets weird throughout the day. It's been really cloudy today where I live, and it's been really windy, so I'm not really sure how the lighting is going to look, but hopefully it's okay. So as soon as I saw that this was available at Ulta, I went to Ulta, and they actually didn't have it the first 2 times that I went. The one that is closer to me, I guess, just didn't get it in their shipment yet, and so I was in a different city, and I went to Ulta just hoping that I might be able to find it, and I did. I'll go ahead and show you guys here some swatches that I did. I went ahead and took a quick video of all the swatches, and then I took a couple of pictures in different lighting. I hope that's okay for you guys. Let me know if you like the way that that looks and if that's helpful. I just want to say that I love this palette. I actually used it today for the look that I have going on. This is actually my night look. I actually did sort of a day to night kind of thing, so I feel like this palette is just amazing for getting any kind of matte look that you could be looking for. This is an all matte palette. I don't know if I said that before. All except for this Transforming Ombre Radiance ribbon. That one is actually kind of a light tan going into a super shimmery beautiful gold, and I used that on my inner corners today. I just think that this palette is perfect for any occasion. You've got some nice nude colors here, then you have some nice warm mattes that are just kind of rosy, and then you go into like some dark browns, and you have really warm browns here, and then you get a Sugar Plum and Starry Night, which are both really beautiful, and they're going to be great for smoky eyes and anything like that. These can go really sheer, or you can really build them up and make them dark and beautiful. My favorite shades, I would have to say, are probably the Champagne, because I will get the most use out of it in my day look. That is pretty much how I wear my makeup every single day, and it is just the perfect nude color to just kind of even out your skin and everything like that. And my second favorite is this Hot Cocoa. It is such a beautiful, rich, dark brown, and I love it. Here's a look at all of the different shades. I love the names. You've got Snow Angel, Champagne, Cozy, Warm Wishes, Miracle, Peace, Wonderland, Hot Cocoa, Gingerbread, Toasty, Spice, Sugar Plum, Starry Night, Coal, and Transforming Ombre Radiance Ribbon. The names are super precious. I just love that. This palette was $42, as I mentioned earlier, which I feel like is really not that much for 15 shades, because this is going to be great for people who travel. You can bring this and you can achieve so many different eye looks with this. You could put this beautiful gold all over your lid if you don't want a completely matte look. I think that it's great that they included that shimmer so that you can pretty much shimmer out any of these shadows with that. And so I think that that is amazing that they included that in this all matte palette, which, you know, the fact that it was all matte was the only reason that I bought it, because I'm just addicted to all matte palettes. I'm probably going to end up owning them all someday. I have about 5 or 6 now. So we'll see if I end up purchasing more in due time. I love this palette, and if you guys want to see how I got this makeup look and my daytime makeup look, then just stay tuned and I will show you guys how I did it. So I have already primed my eyes with my Urban Decay primer, and I've already done my eyebrows. So if you want to see how I do that in my other videos, I do that at the very beginning, so you can just look at my previous videos. Okay, so I'm starting with my IT Cosmetics palette and using a brush that I got in my Ipsy bag, and using the Champagne shade, I am just putting that all over my lid area up into the crease. Just to let you guys know, I am doing this video a little bit differently. I'm only going to show you one eye, because if I did both, the video would be like 30 minutes long. So I'm putting that all over my lid area. Next, I'm taking the Snow Angel shade and just applying that underneath my brow as a nice little highlight. Then I'm taking my favorite e.l.f. contour brush and taking the shade Gingerbread, which I'm sorry that was not in frame, and I am putting that in my crease area just to give me a little bit of definition, and so I'm just blending that into my crease area. Then I'm taking the shade Spice and I am just darkening that up just a little bit in my outer V area, and then just blending that out a little bit with my finger at the end. Then I'm going to take my Pixie double-sided brush I got with a random palette, and I'm sorry that also was not on frame, but I'm taking the lighter shade of the Transforming Ombre Radiance ribbon and just putting that in my tear ducts just for a little bit of shimmer. Then I am taking the Kat Von D ink liner and I am just going to draw on my cat's eye. Sorry that that was not in frame, but I'm telling you what it is, so I don't know why it needs to be in frame, because I don't have a viewer to where I can see when things are in frame. So I'm just drawing my little cat's eye on there today, just a simple small one. This is what I do every day. Then I am taking the Subversion lash primer and applying that onto both of my top lashes, and I put way too much on that side, but I was trying to take some off to make up for it, and I'm just gonna let it dry, just gonna let my primer dry. The great thing about this palette is that you can use it to help your primers dry. Then I am going in with my CK1 mascara and I am applying a thick coat of that onto my eyelashes. I love this brush because it is so long and separated. Then I am going to do the awesome feature that comes with this mascara, and I'm going to turn it to make the bristles closer together, which I think is an awesome feature for this mascara, and I'm going to apply a coat onto my eyelashes just like that, and I just love the way that it looks. So that is my day look with the IT Cosmetics Celebration palette. I love this. It's how I wear my makeup every single day. So now I'm going to show you guys how I do the night look. I'm going to start out with the palette, and I'm going to use the Hot Cocoa shade, which is one of my favorites like I mentioned. And I am just going to put that in my crease just to darken it up and kind of just bring it a little bit further down into my eyelid area, just kind of putting it all over the outer V and crease. And that was just a crease brush from e.l.f. So then I'm going to take the Kohl shade and I'm just going to put a teeny tiny bit of that in my outer V, just barely anything. Then I'm going to take that double-sided pixie brush and I'm going to put that in the Radiance Ribbon shade in the gold side so that it adds a little bit more shimmer. Then I'm just going to take the opposite side of that pixie brush and dip into hot cocoa, and I'm going to put that along my lower lash line to get a little bit more of a smoky effect, and then I will just blend it with my finger a little bit. So then I'm taking my Jordana 12-hour liner, and this is completely out of frame, total fail on my part, but you guys don't want to see me put something in my waterline that looks creepy anyway. So I'm just putting that in my waterline and letting that dry. That feeling is so weird. Then I'm taking the ink liner by Kat Von D again, and I am just making my cat's eye a little bit longer and more dramatic since this is a night look. Then I am just going to take the CK1 mascara again and put that a little bit on my lower lash line. Again, not in frame, my bad, but that's all I'm doing. And then once that dries, I am all done. So this is my nighttime look with the IT Cosmetics Celebration palette. I hope that you guys like it. So that was my full day to night look with the beautiful IT Cosmetics Naturally Pretty Celebration palette. Please show some love to that like button down there if you liked my video, and if you like the style of the video, then please let me know and I will be sure to keep doing them on these types of palettes like this. And if you guys subscribe, then you can be one of my Gypsy Kittens like SB here, and every single one of you counts. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so glad that you're here, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! SB had a lot going on today. Anytime someone rings our doorbell, she gets a little bit scared because my brother brought his dog over one time and he rang the doorbell before he brought her in, and so she just associates the doorbell with dogs and she's terrified of dogs. She's had a long day and she needs some time to rest, and so she's sleeping.